The problem with getting consistent characters using AI has finally been solved. And after testing dozens of AI tools over the past few months, I found the 3 best solutions that actually deliver consistent characters every single time. In this video, I'll show you exactly how these tools work, what makes them different from each other, and which one gives you the absolute best results for your money. By the end, you'll know exactly which tool to use for your next project. Taking the crown as the absolute best consistent character AI tool is OpenArt. After extensive testing, I can confidently say that OpenArt delivers the most impressive results I've ever seen when it comes to character consistency. Let me show you why OpenArt is in a league of its own. I'm going to create a character named Marcus, a cyberpunk detective with augmented reality implants. I'll go to OpenArt's consistent character section under the storytelling mode. What's revolutionary about OpenArt is that you have 3 different options to create your character. You can use a text description, start with a single reference image, or use multiple images. For this demonstration, I'll use the text description option. I'll type male detective in his 40s with short silver hair, stubble, and a cybernetic eye, wearing a worn leather trench coat over a tactical vest. Serious expression with a scar across his right cheek. And just like that, OpenArt has created our character Marcus based solely on the text description, and the level of detail is incredible. Now let's name him Marcus and click Create Character. The amazing thing about OpenArt is that it only takes about 5 to 10 minutes to train a model from this initial generation. That's incredibly fast compared to traditional AI training methods that would take hours. Now that our character is ready, let's see how consistent he remains across different scenes. First, I'll click Create with Character and type something like Marcus investigating a crime scene in a rainy neon-lit alley. Police tape surrounds the area. Cinematic cyberpunk lighting. Look at how perfectly OpenArt has maintained his cybernetic eye, facial features, and overall appearance. The level of detail is incredible, and it's unmistakably the same character we created. Let's try something completely different. Marcus sitting in his cluttered office, holographic screens floating around him, moody lighting. Again, it's clearly the same character. The consistency is flawless across completely different environments and lighting conditions. There's an important setting here that you need to know about, this slider called weight. From my testing, I found that setting it around 0.8 ensures your character stays consistent and doesn't suddenly look different. There's also an option called Strictly Keep Key Character Features, which help maintain consistency. But if we want to change something about Marcus while keeping his core identity, I can turn it off and try Marcus in formal attire attending a high-tech gala, clean-shaven with slicked back hair. As you can see, it's still clearly Marcus, but now he's dressed appropriately for a different situation. This flexibility is incredibly useful for storytelling. What truly sets OpenArt apart is its advanced editing capabilities. If I click on the Edit button, I get access to the Edit People tool. This gives me instant access to face enhancement and hand correction. If one of the hands look weird, I can simply click Enhance Hands, and OpenArt knows exactly what to do. As you can see, it maintains his features while improving the overall quality. One more thing you can do here is change the facial expressions of your character easily. Just click this button right here and you'll see a bunch of options you can tweak in order to get the exact expression you want. I can also use the Remove tool to get rid of anything I don't want in the scene. For example, in this image, there's an odd-looking device that doesn't fit the scene. I'll select that area and click Remove. For more specific changes, I can use the in-painting mode to select an area and describe what I want instead. I'll select part of his trench coat and type high-tech armored plating with glowing blue accents to change that element while maintaining the lighting and composition of the scene. But here's where OpenArt really blows the competition away, the 3D pose editor. When I click on Pose Your Character, I get this incredible 3D model that I can manipulate however I want. There are 2 ways to use this. I can choose from their library of preset poses, or I can manually adjust every aspect of the pose using the control points. For this example, I'll select a pose where Marcus is hiding. Once I've got the perfect pose, I'll click Update Pose, and OpenArt generates what's called a depth map to help the AI understand exactly how Marcus should be positioned in the scene. Now I'll generate a new scene. Marcus taking cover behind a futuristic vehicle during a shootout. Laser fire illuminates the scene with flashes of red and blue. The result is absolutely insane. The pose is exactly as I set it up, and Marcus looks perfectly consistent with our original character. In terms of pricing, OpenArt offers various plans starting at $20 per month, which gives you access to all these amazing features. Considering the quality of the results and the time you'll save, it's an absolute bargain. If you want to create truly professional looking content with characters that maintain perfect consistency, OpenArt is the clear winner. I've included a link in the description below where you can try it out for yourself. I guarantee you'll be blown away by the results. OpenArt will soon release a multiple consistent characters feature, which looks very promising. Now, taking the second spot on our list is Dzine, which offers a more streamlined approach to consistent character creation. Let me show you how Dzine works. I'll head over to the website and click on New Project. First, I need to select the right aspect ratio. I'll go with 16:9 since it gives us plenty of space to work with. Now, looking at the left toolbar, I'll click on Character, where I see three options. The Consistent Character tool requires training images, but we're going to start with the Character Sheet tool to create our foundation. I'm going to create a character named Leo, an explorer with a steampunk aesthetic. In the Character Sheet tool, I'll type a detailed description. Male explorer in his 30s with short brown hair and a well-trimmed beard, wearing a vintage leather jacket with brass goggles on his forehead, steampunk-style pocket watch, and weathered boots, confident expression. I'll select 16:9 for the aspect ratio and click Generate. Now, Dzine has created multiple views of our character all in one sheet, front, side, and other angles. Now I need to isolate each view into its own image. I'll go to the layer panel at the top right, click the three dots on the top layer, and click Duplicate to create copies for each view. With a layer selected, I'll click Crop and drag to isolate one of the character stances. After cropping each view, I'll use the Enhance tool. I'll also turn on Portrait mode to make sure the facial details stay sharp. Then I'll download each enhanced image. Now it's time to train our consistent character model. I'll go to the Consistent Character tool, click New Character, name him Leo, and upload the images we just prepared. After about 30 or 40 minutes, our character is ready. Let's select Leo and see what we can create. Dzine automatically loads a default description that captures his main appearance. This is important to keep for consistency. I'll add this as an action. Leo explores ancient ruins in a desert, examining hieroglyphics on a stone wall, cinematic lighting. And the character looks exactly like our original description, with the same facial features, hair, and clothing style. Let's try something completely different. Leo sits in a futuristic laboratory surrounded by holographic displays and strange devices. Once again, it's clearly the same character. The facial features, hair, and overall appearance remain consistent, even though the scene is completely different. In terms of pricing, Dzine offers a free plan with 32 credits per day, and their paid plans start at around $9 per month for the beginner plan, which gives you more credits and access to some additional features. Now, coming in at number 3, we have Scenario. This tool has its roots in game development, which makes sense because game developers need consistent characters across different scenes and environments. Let me show you how it works by creating a character right now. I'm going to create a female warrior character with white hair and a medieval fantasy style outfit. First, I'll go to Scenarios Models tab and select a blend of illustrated anime and creepy Nordic fairy tale styles. Now I'll upload this template image of a female character and set the influence to 1. For my prompt, I'll type female warrior with long white hair, wearing leather armor and a red cape. Serious expression, holding a sword. Front view, side view, and back view of the same character. Let's generate this and see what we get. Just like that, we've got 3 different views of our character, and they're all clearly the same person. The white hair, leather armor, and red cape are consistent across all 3 views. Now let's take these images and train a custom model. I'll upload them to Scenario's Train Your Own Model section. Make sure to add a name for your model, and for this, I'll name her Freya. After about 30 minutes of training, our model is ready. But here's where Scenario gets really interesting. We need to blend our character model with another style model to get the best results. I'll blend our Freya model with a different style. I'll go for painterly scenes and set it to about 0.70 influence, and let's test it with a prompt. Freya standing in front of a snowy castle holding her sword. The results are just insane. It's clearly our character with the same white hair, leather armor, and facial features, but now she's in a completely different scene. In order to use Scenario, you'll need their paid plan, which starts at around $15 per month. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.